Hey guys, it's me. I did a video the other day on how to delete the yaw sensor, or basically unplug it on my year model. I have an 09 G37 Sedan. All these things should work basically the same, whether it be a G37 or a 370Z. So the next thing that we want to do to be able to slide this thing, to be able to get it sideways and drift pretty efficiently, is we want to get rid of ABS. Now, the method I'm going to show you on getting rid of ABS is like situational. So you would want to do this, delete your ABS, and then if you wanted ABS again, you could get it back pretty easily. All it is removing a fuse. On the 350Z, and the G35, the fuse, you have to actually pull the top off of it and clip 2 wires on the fuse. It's a little bit simpler on the G37 and the 370Z. So without further ado, I'm going to show you how to delete ABS, and then we'll get on to the next thing we need. Alright, so we're under the hood. There's your VQ. Alright, so we're going to go right here under this battery panel. We're going to set that to the side. Alright, and so I don't know if you can see it very well, but here's our fuse box. We're going to go ahead and remove it. It has a clip on both sides, and I'm going to bring it into the light. Okay, so you see ABS, VDC, and power windows right here. That's a tri-fuse, I guess, is what you would call that. But so basically, whenever we unplug that fuse, it's going to get rid of VDC, which you should have already pretty much knocked out with your yaw sensor. It gets rid of your ABS actuation and your power window. So if you wanted to, you could just get you a 40 amp fuse right there and stick it in that slot after you pull this fuse out. But let's see. So we're going to go in right there, and as you saw from the configuration on the top of the box, it'll be this blue fuse right there in the corner. So all you got to do is take that out, and you'll be set on getting rid of your ABS. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the throttle cut from hitting the brake and the gas at the same time. So whether you need to left foot brake, or whether you're just trying to do a burnout or something like that, that's going to take care of it. Now, it will throw a code, but it shouldn't hinder any of your driving, which if you're doing any of this, you shouldn't really be worried about too many lights on your dash. They're going to be there. So let's go check that out real quick. Alright, so to get rid of that throttle cut from braking while putting on the gas, you want to get into your vehicle. You're going to be on your passenger side. So we're going to be going right here in the floor, and we're actually going to be going to our ECU. This might be scary for some folks, but if you look up your factory service manual, it shouldn't be that hard to find where it is. But for our motors and for our cars, the G37 and the 370Z, it'll be the same pin that you're cutting, or the same wire. You can either depin it or cut the wire. Might be a little hard to see whenever I get under there. I'll try to make the video as best as I can. So let's get under here. Alright, so there's basically just a panel here. You can just pop it down, kind of work your way around. There we go. Go ahead and throw that out the way. So now, whenever we get under here, it's going to be kind of hard to see. There's a wire loom, and you can see the wire that I cut right there. It's pink. But basically, all you have to do is get under here, and then there's these type connections. So whenever you get to it, you're going to push this button and push this flap back, and it'll drop down that connector. Now, if you look, this kind of confused me whenever I went to do it. There's 3 connectors in here. The connector you want is going to be the first one, the closest one to you. So you're going to pull this out, Alright, so once you pull that out, you can see where I cut it, and I went ahead and electrical taped it up. It's going to be a pink wire. The easiest way to find it is actually looking at your factory service manual diagram. It's going to be the pink wire that is attached to like this slot right here. The second one to the left, right there. You can look down in there and find it. What I ended up doing was I took this connector off. It was a little hard. You got to get a small screwdriver and like pop it off, but slide it out. It'll actually slide back in and lock in. It's a little difficult to undo, but you can pull this off and you can find it. But like I said, it's going to be the second one from the left and the second one up from the bottom right there on these black connectors right there. So you'll just pull that off, find that pink wire, snip it, or if you got something to depin it, you can depin it. I'd actually prefer to depin it, but I didn't have anything handy and I wanted to go ahead and delete that. So once you clip that, then it's just reverse process. You just stick it up there, put it in the slot, and then once you got it in the slot, you'll swing that arm back down. Sorry guys, kind of compact. So you'll swing this arm back down. I'm gonna just not record that, but you'll swing that arm back down. It'll lock into place. You can put your panel back on and you're all set. So guys, it's simple as that. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, and I'll make sure to get back with you. I get notifications on my phone, and my channel isn't that big. Not really planning on having it to get that big, but if you have any questions, I'm by no means an expert, but I do have links to the factory service manual and can pretty much figure most of the wiring stuff out. So see y'all later, till next time.